Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer picked up this electric bike for a short daily commute to work. After about 40 miles of riding over a couple of weeks, our reviewer found the experience to be a mix of highs and lows. The initial setup was straightforward. It arrived quickly, and despite some damage to the box, the bike itself was in perfect condition. This client was able to assemble it alone in under an hour with the included tools, noting its solid build quality right away. However, a significant issue emerged on the very first test ride. A simple puncture on the rear tire revealed a major design challenge. Changing the inner tube is incredibly complex due to the hub motor. This turned a minor inconvenience into a difficult problem, which was eventually solved with a couple of containers of tire sealant. Our reviewer feels that for a fat tire model, the tires should be more resistant to punctures, especially given the difficulty of a roadside repair. Despite this frustration, the ride itself is described as extremely enjoyable. The pedal assist is a game changer, making a 10-mile ride feel effortless. With 5 levels of assistance, the higher settings provide a powerful boost, making it easy to cruise at over 20 miles per hour. The throttle offers a nice burst of acceleration as well. The removable battery is another major plus, making it convenient to charge at an office or away from home. The only other downside noted was that battery life seemed to suffer significantly in very high heat. Ultimately, this client recommends this electric bike, but strongly advises against the fat tire version. The potential hassle of repairing or replacing the rear tire is a major drawback. A standard mountain bike model would likely offer more durable tire options and far easier maintenance. For anyone set on this particular model, having tire sealant on hand from day one is considered essential.
All right, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer is absolutely thrilled with this e-bike, viewing it as a major upgrade from a less expensive model they had previously. For our client, the riding experience is the main highlight. The pedal assist feels incredibly natural, providing a sense of being an enhanced cyclist rather than simply being carried along by a motor. This makes pedaling more enjoyable than just relying on the throttle. The bike feels safe and stable, handling well even at higher speeds and during sharp turns. It's also proven to be quite comfortable, allowing for rides of a few hours before any soreness sets in. A minor adjustment to the handlebars with a simple extension completely eliminated any shoulder discomfort for this user, making it perfect for long excursions. While the battery life is perfectly adequate for casual rides, especially on the lower assist settings where one can expect a substantial range, our reviewer found it a bit limiting for their desire to be out all day. The higher assist levels, while fun for quick bursts of speed, drain the power much faster and make the pedaling feel less connected. Performance also tends to dip once the battery drops below half capacity, so it's best to plan rides accordingly. The only other initial hurdles were the tires. This client found they were susceptible to flats and difficult to change at first, but swapping them for some self-sealing tubes completely solved the issue. Ultimately, this client can't get enough of this mountain bike, riding it daily. They feel it hits the perfect sweet spot for power, exciting and capable without being overwhelming. It's so much fun that they recommend considering a second battery for more range and maybe even a second bike to bring a friend along for the ride.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer has nothing but love for their new fat tire electric bike. They express immense satisfaction, noting that everything arrived complete and functioned just as expected right out of the box. However, the journey hasn't been entirely without its minor bumps. One notable issue our reviewer encountered involved the crank bolts. These frustratingly started to loosen on a couple of rides, almost leaving them stranded. A quick fix with some blue Loctite and the habit of keeping a specific Allen wrench handy seems to have sorted it for now. Another minor but persistent annoyance has been with the charging cable. The 110-volt side doesn't seat well in the charger and often falls out. Plus, the proprietary 3-prong plug on this electric bike's charger makes finding aftermarket replacements a real hassle, limiting options and potentially leading to higher costs for accessories. In fact, this client found the brand's own fender and rack kits quite pricey. opting instead for a different brand's kit that required some modifications, but saved a significant amount. Information regarding programming the controller on this model has also been elusive. Our reviewer isn't looking to increase speed, but rather optimize battery range, and piecing together instructions from various sources has been a bit of a challenge. Lastly, the derailleur has allowed the chain to fall off occasionally, requiring ongoing adjustments to find the sweet spot. Despite these little snags, the positives far outweigh them. The frame on this electric bike fits our reviewer perfectly at 511, with only minor adjustments to the handlebars and seat. The fat tires are a highlight, offering excellent stability, and running them around 20 size strikes a great balance between comfort and battery performance. Speaking of battery, the life has been commendable, and the motor delivers exactly the power expected. Our reviewer has put about 100 miles on this model already, mostly for commuting and W.
That's a wrap. If you enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Let's chat in the comments. See you in the next one.